Hi guys, I'm back for my last segment of the evening. Hopefully my iPad will work and we'll get to talk to Tammy for a few minutes about her journey into wellness. I'm really excited to hear from Tammy tonight. We talked to Charity already, talked to Megan a little bit, and now we're going to hear from my good friend Tammy, who also has been pretty influential in my own life around wellness in general. And so when I started this journey, I knew I had to have her along with me. So she continues to teach me all kinds of different things. And I think we have a special kind of friendship where we're able to teach each other. So let me get her added in here real quick and we'll see if we can get moving with our last segment of the evening. It's really interesting to talk to Charity and Megan so far because their journeys, like I said earlier on Megan's segment, have taken different routes and all different kinds of people because everybody takes a different element from each story. So, hi Tammy. Can you?
Hey.
There you are. You're dark.
Okay.
There we go. I can see it.
Oh, no. Better.
So
I'm hiding
I'm
out,
having
Bob.
hiding out for Bob. So let's just jump right in. Hopefully you can hear me okay. My iPad's giving me trouble. But introduce yourself to our crowd and just jump right in with your story about what brought you into the essential oil world and young living.
Oh gosh. Well, my name's Tammy Goda, and I guess it's been what 2.5 years now that I've been using Young Living essential oils. Uh, I don't quite remember what actually got me interested in oils in the first place, but I remember being curious about them and trying to um, learn a little bit more and understand, and reading things online, and seeing all this stuff where you're reading like you can use oils this way and don't use them that way, and you can't ingest them, and then reading somewhere else, oh, it's okay to ingest them, and lots of conflicting information, right? And really confusing, and for me scary, because thinking, well, I don't know what this is. I don't want to hurt myself or my loved ones that I'm going to be using oils with or around. But at the same time, why can't I ingest peppermint and lemon and like things like to me that are actually foods? And it didn't really make any sense, right? So
Mm-hmm.
my husband ended up buying me a set of oils off the internet, from some brand I've never heard of. And they were those types of oils, right? Don't ingest, don't use it this way, don't do this. And, you know, they sat on a shelf for probably 6 months to a year until
Mm.
I think it must have been you, I think, invited me to that DIY party. That might have been the first time. I think you had started talking to me about Young Living essential oils. You invited me to do a DIY day, and that's when I met Megan, right? And we did some DIY
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I started asking more questions. I felt like I had people who actually knew more about what they were doing instead of me reading some like random internet post. That who knows who that person is, and do I trust them, and do they actually know what they're talking or not, right? Talking about, right? Like I trusted you, trusted Megan, and Megan, trust Lisa, and the whole way up through our upline, and it really that made the difference to me that made me want to sign up with Young Living.
Yeah, it's
So
interesting you bring that up. I've been having these discussions with people recently. Oh, am I freezing? Um, Keep giving us thumbs up if this is working, because I'm worried that my video. Okay. About just the age of Google and how a lot of people will trust things on the internet. But when it comes to essential oils, you really need to have those people in your life that can guide you because, like you said, the information is just contradictory left and right. I'm getting lots of thumbs.
yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm really dark. Can you guys see me?
You are dark, but I can see you.
You see me okay? Okay. Okay, good. I'm hiding out in the
Awesome.
basement. Bob's running around
So
upstairs. The dogs.
I'm frustrated
Yeah.
with I was just gonna say I'm frustrated with the technology right now, so I'm just gonna ask you one more question. Why don't you tell us one oil that you're particularly fond of and how you like to incorporate it into your daily life?
Sure. Lemon essential oil is actually one of my favorite oils to use. I'm not sure I use it daily, but I use it really often. And it was one of the first oils I went through in my kit too. When I started with Young Living, we were in the process of selling a house and buying a new home. And I quickly found out how easy lemon essential oil is good at um, cleaning all that like crud in the bottom of your kitchen cabinets, right? Like where you have like the bottle of like oil that sits there and like leaves that sticky mess and like the your spices and all your like cooking supplies, all that crud that gets in your cabinets. A little dab of lemon oil on a rag and a little bit of elbow grease, not even that much elbow grease really, and it comes clean. So that was essential in getting the house I was selling up to par to show for other people. And then the house we bought actually was my grandmother's house, and it underwent 30 years of heavy, heavy cooking. And so the kitchen I was walking into needed a very thorough scrubbing. So lemon essential oil again came to the rescue. That and thieves, right? Those two oils together I scrubbed every inch of my kitchen cabinets with, and they were practically brand new when I was done.
Wow. So we talked about tonight some physical health stuff. We talked about some emotional stuff, and now you're bringing up the ability to clean. Even Megan mentioned that a little bit too. But it's not just that you can use essential oils to clean, but that they really, really work too. So I don't know how important it is to you to have a non-toxic option um, in your house. Any other reasons that you might have that you would prefer to use essential oil over bleach, for example? If you want to talk about that for a quick second before we wrap up.
Yeah, sure. I definitely, as I learned more and more about essential oils, saw a great value in replacing all the toxic chemicals in my home, not only from a health perspective, but from an efficiency, like a cost-effective perspective as well. The Thieves Household Cleaner was one of the first things I bought after my kit. And, I've replaced a multitude of different products that you were spent, you go out and you buy this cleaner and that cleaner. For every room in your house, you need something different, and each of them are $5 and $6 a piece. So not only are you spreading toxic chemicals all around your house, but you're spending an arm and a leg while you're doing it, and then you've got this closet full of cleaning supplies, just sitting there, um, taking up space in your house as well. So, definitely I've got, a little fur baby upstairs, and I don't have kids of my own, but I've got nieces and nephews and a sister with asthma. So I can really appreciate how the chemicals can impact other people as well. And I want like my friends and family to be able to come over to my house and feel comfortable and feel like, the house is clean and it smells good, but at the same time, like you said, it's not covered in bleach or other chemicals. So, um, yeah, it's been really important to me, and it's been eye-opening too. Just understanding what's in our cleaning products and what's, like you said, what's really necessary. Because not only can you use essential oils to clean, but they're actually can be very, very effective. I would have spent much more time trying other cleaning products to get all that goo off my cabinets than the lemon oil. It was amazing how quickly, it actually cleaned. So, yep.
Yeah, I love that. I get a monthly subscription to Mighty Nest, which is a company that sends natural products to you, and they are natural products, but they recently sent me a natural cleaner that I thought, oh, I'll go ahead and use it, and it literally did nothing. So I just decided I have a free glass bottle that I can use for thieves cleaner. But yeah, I I just continue to be amazed too about stuff that we don't have time to get into tonight, but the reasons why bleach or other toxins are important to get out of our lives. Like you mentioned, your sister with asthma, um, breathing issues people deal with, hormone issues people deal with, just carcinogens and all kinds of things that we don't even know about. Hopefully, we can talk some more about that on another day. Um, is there anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I am so thankful that you introduced me to Young Living in this team, and it's really been an amazing journey these last couple years. All the things that we've learned about her, and the friends we've made, and this is it's been a great opportunity. So thank you.
Yay, well, thank you. And thanks for talking to us tonight. And again, anybody who's watching this, feel free to add comments and questions, and we'll check the videos out throughout the week and answer any questions you have. So thanks. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thanks, Tammy.
Great, thanks. Bye, Sylvie.
Bye bye.